Namaste. The 16th shloka of Soundarya Lahari. Kavindranam chetah kamalavana balata puruchim bhajante. Ye santaha katichidarunameva bhavatim. Virinchi preyasyas tarunatara shringara lahari. Gabhirabhir vagbhir vidadati satam ranjanamami. In this shloka, Saraswati is red Saraswati, Aruna Saraswati, the Rajasic aspect of Saraswati, whereas in the previous shloka, the 15th shloka, it was about Sringeri Sharada Devi, Vag Devi, who was fair complexioned and represented the Sattvic dimension of Saraswati. This particular shloka, Aruna Saraswati, is a combination of Lalita Devi, Lalita Mahatripura Sundari and Saraswati. There is an Aruna Saraswati whose darshan Adi Shankaracharya has had, the result of which is this shloka, which I am about to explain. Aruna Saraswati resides in an ocean of ambrosia, nectar. She has 8 hands and 3 eyes. There is a shloka for Aruna Saraswati, which I will post in a separate video. According to Mantra Shastra, there is a shloka for Aruna Saraswati, and it describes Aruna Saraswati as seated in the ocean of ambrosia with 8 hands and 3 eyes. And out of the 8 hands, the first 4 hands belong to Lalita Mahatripura Sundari. The 7th shloka, Kvanat Kanchi Dama Karikalabha Kumbhastanarata, in that I have explained that she has 4 hands which hold the bow, arrows, the noose and goad. Pashang Kushadharam Dhanur Bana Hastam. Then the other 4 belong to the what I explained in the 15th shloka for Sharada Devi, that is, she has Akshamala in one hand, Aksharamala, then in another hand she has Pustakadharam. Then the other 2 show Varadabhayam. One offers protection, one grants boons. So she has the combination of the hands of Lalita Mahatripura Sundari as well as Saraswati Devi, and she is a combined force of Lalita Devi and Saraswati Devi. You can imagine the power, the intellect, and by chanting the shloka, what a power one will gain. Power combined with knowledge. So what is this shloka? Kavindranam chetah kamalavana bala taparuchim bhajante. So a group of selected poets, here we are talking about experts, greater than the greatest. According to Mahaperyava, he has described them as sadhu sreshthas, the best out of the monks. Their expression, monks means the poets, you can take like that also, who express the best among the best, greater than the greatest. So their minds, if they are like Sarovaram, like lakes and ponds, the ideas and thoughts that arise from them are like lotus buds which bloom. When do the lotus buds bloom? At the break of dawn. Dawn is morning twilight, just before sunrise, when a certain crimson shade, a beautiful shade of red, it creeps into the sky. It spreads in the sky before the sun comes. That is the time when all the lotuses, they all bloom like this. In the same way, minds of poets, they bloom like lotuses at the thought of their devotion of Aruna Saraswati. What a beautiful aesthetic comparison, heights of poetry this is. And next is Virinchi Preyasyas Tarunatara Shringara Lahari. Virinchi Preyasi. Saraswati is the beloved of Virinchi. Virinchi is Lord Brahma. Virinchi Preyasyas Tarunatara Shringara Lahari. So in Soundarya Lahari, now Acharya is speaking about Shringara Lahari, erotic literature that comes out of a youthful Saraswati. Youthful Saraswati means forever she is youthful. She is not like us. Like for us, youth is a phase. After that, we get into middle age, old age, like that. She is Nitya Yavana. She is forever young. So the erotic sentiments that arise from a youthful Saraswati, as we all know, even human beings on a very mundane level, I am talking, when they are love struck or when they are separated from their beloved, the kind of expression and the feelings, the outpouring of passion, it takes form of poetry. Usually, generally, that's how a lot of poetry is written on a very mundane level. When that is the case, a youthful Saraswati, the origin of knowledge, she is the source of knowledge of all the three worlds. Can you imagine the expression that would come out of youthful Saraswati? So, why are we talking about the erotic sentiments of youthful Saraswati? It's because the poets, how they express is like the flow of erotic sentiments of young Saraswati. Unstoppable, limitless, most beautiful, most aesthetic. That will be the expression of these poets. So that is what Virinchi Preyasyas Tarunatara Shringara Lahari Gabhirabhir Vagbhir Vidadhati. Gabhirabhir. I mean, in the previous shloka, I have said that words that come out of such people are like honey, milk and grapes. Here that is not said. It is Gabhirabhir Vagbhir Vidadhati Satam Ranjanamami. Satam Ranjanamami means the greatest of people will applaud the expression, because the expression here is not honey, grapes or milk. It is deep, profound, very deep and profound, that can be understood only by experts. It's not a very ordinary show where today they are superstars and tomorrow they are forgotten. It's very big art where the name stays. It's a stamp. Nothing can wipe the name. That will be the kind of name and the kind of applause they receive. So they receive from experts. Here we are not talking about the audience is not a common man. The audience themselves are experts. So they are applauding. It's a very, very difficult thing because we are living in times where it's not easy to get applause from the same field. It's not easy. We are actually living in times where young artists are also reviewing very senior artists who in their heydays perform very majestically, while this reviewing young artist was not even born. So this kind of times we are living in. So what is this? This is about experts applauding experts. Experts acknowledging expertise. So actually when this shloka is chanted, you are able to delight the minds of greatest people. You are not just reaching out to the common man. You are actually touching the hearts of greatest people, egoistic people. Even they bend down to you. They'll say salam. Yeah. So that is the power of this shloka. Very, very powerful shloka this is. And here Paramacharya Mahaperiyava in his interpretation, he adds also that poets who are into writing erotic poetry will also excel. Here eroticism should not be mistaken as a mundane stuff what we see in movies and stuff like that. This is of the highest in this. The highest quality in spiritualism is bhakti. Bhakti rasam, people usually think bhakti is getting scared of your deity. Bhakti is not getting scared. It is overflowing love. Love that knows no bounds. You are not able to contain. It is called Naika Bhavam, which all the Nayanmars, Alvars, they all undergo this feeling of Naika Bhavam. This kind of a Naika Bhavam is not easily attainable even to the greatest of monks. That is what Paramacharya says. He says the greatest of great monks are only able to feel that Naika Bhavam. Tyagaraja Swami in his Kritis also he has sung Nannu Vidachi Kadalakura Nimisham Guda Odalaku. He says, even 1 second I cannot bear the separation from you. That is the heights of eroticism. So this kind of a Naika Bhavam one will develop for the goddess, and also by reciting this one is able to go to the cream, touch the cream of society and go to the greatest places, not just the common places. One is able to access great assemblies, courts. They are able to enchant everyone, and also this will ward off evil like drishti, and anybody who has any evil designs or intentions, they are destroyed. Nothing can reach you. This is a combination of Lalita Mahatripura Sundari and Saraswati Devi. Nothing can ever come anywhere close to you. This is the ultimate shloka, and I would say that this is something I recite daily. So this is a wonderful shloka. A lot can be told on this. Because of time constraint, I am speaking only so much. Thank you.